Welcome back to another Daily January. Today is day 17 out of 30. I have to be quite honest, today just does not feel right in New York City. The weather's gloomy and everybody feels like they're on edge or just trying to distract themselves from what's happening in the news. Today, I would have probably stayed in my apartment, but I left the apartment to go to the Creators NYC meetup, and I'm glad that I did. This week, we were at Think Coffee, right next to Washington Square Park, and just had this cozy spot where we talked about camera gear, about TikTok, and I got a chance to interview them about what they thought about TikTok being banned. Okay, what's your thoughts on the TikTok ban?
I don't care. I don't use TikTok.
You don't use it?
In my job, it's going to be so hard. We use TikTok a lot for student-generated content. What am I going to do without my daily scroll? Night routine is I brush my teeth, lay in bed, I scroll on TikTok, and then I go to sleep. When I wake up, my newspaper is TikTok.
I use YouTube Shorts. I don't use TikTok.
I think that's going to affect a lot of people, really, like all the content creators that use TikTok as the means of income, so it's like there's going to be a big hit on marketing for businesses, is what I'm trying to say.
Now, for creators, I'm going to ask them about TikTok, but there's a lot of other headlines that we could be talking about today, and when controversy arises like this, the city has a way of speaking.
Just saw a ton of police officers. I was near Washington Square Park. Let's go explore what this is.
As I approached the fountain in Washington Square Park, I noticed many signs scattered about. Clearly, there was a lot of emotion in people's faces, in the way that they were acting, the way that they were talking, in the way they were listening.
What is this?
It's a protest. People are protesting the upcoming inauguration and a lot of the social issues that are definitely going to be more and more talked about and at risk within the next couple of years, recent months. I've been listening to a lot of the voices. People are, uplifting. There was a speech before about protecting trans lives. And I thought that was really important, and I'm so glad that so many people here were so supportive and giving that person, a platform and a space to speak their voice.
So we have a world that future generations can live in, and we have already seen the disasters. And I want to speak to the young people in the crowd, and I want to say that our generation has really inherited a very difficult fight.
People say, oh, I don't know how we got here. Oh, honey, I've been watching this crap for decades.
The hat was the symbol of the original Women's March in 2017 in Washington, D.C., called the Pussycat. It's actually an old design of a children's hat that has been adapted, going back to what I will not repeat, which was the horrible quote that our now incoming president said about where you grab a woman. So we are grabbing back. We continue to wear the hats to represent solidarity, to represent power and strength, and to know that we are still here, we are not giving in, we are not going back, and we'll continue the fight.
Interesting. I love that.
I didn't expect to come across this. I don't think Kristen did either, but cool to know what the hats are about. I personally did not know about that, but now that I do, it's so cool to look around and see how many other people have pink hats on.
The last thing I want to say is it's great that we come out and we parade around, but the way that we really enact change is by getting involved in our communities. A lot of folks have already hit on this. It's from the ground floor, the ground level, talking to your neighbor and maybe planting the seed and changing their mind about a topic that's relevant and contemporary to.
Clearly, people are upset. People are scared. People are mad. This weekend is going to be incredibly interesting, and even though it's rainy and cold, and this is just the power and love of New York City for the community, and for the people that aren't so happy about what's going to be coming. There's so much happening. There's so much news that's going to come out. This is just another piece of media out there, but at least it's showcasing something that I care about, and the people that I care about, and the people I hope the best for. So that's it for today's video. I know it's heavy, but that's it. This is a daily upload challenge. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.